All right, for Yamama Kwaba, Soronkosu, Eba, GH Politics Avenue. Hana open all the trending political stories in Ghana, and Sabi to me, I can. Na Mamuni na Makwaba, Yamamuni Amafishi, apa, officers say near Timquem 1 more day. Now you'll be a share, or be a Kumaswadi in Saka. Fast forward, and the story ready, Bremy, a year of Rata Honsam, Sembai. Anna a month for Bibre, Adabatu Jase. You Ufurataji, the Ugu NPP party in the mass, or limited NPP chances of securing power in the 2028 general elections. Now, we in a course, Abase, in today, na NPP for a for Ufurata situation in win. NPP for better letter Atwa Bontin, Akachu Ufurata Ombra Ghana, and now say NPP for will stand in a solidarity with him, say Omutanachi. Now, we in a course, Abba. Say MPP amanoku no say omo woni da so bi anase so mo ogidie bi ani awrehye mu bi say 2028 election no so mo wini a ken Ufurata so omo dismissing no mo sacking a free party ni no mo yi na the free party ni no mo te omo cry free ni nche omo distance omo free ken Ufurata ansem enesa ken Ufurata insensemi e de amanihu ne abrenya ene bebre omo intino futu bebreba akwama NPP party near say Omon Saki Ufurata, and now say Omomonoko, say Omra Ghana, Naswa Ma, and your NPP party, Omu Yinef party, no one was out of Bonamano, and yes, idea, Omo party, can Ufurata air chum, Omo party any more form, will go on party any mass. Umunko teach video nibi, your body actually be yes, I did, Bemamo Amamonsa, Akeb, High Ghana politics, Abel, Mungo video right this year.
Smiling at a few things that Doc had said, and that's all.
Yeah, you know, I think that Ken's behavior, you know, is not actually bringing his image to disrepute and embarrassing himself and his family alone. It is what is bringing the entire country's image into ridicule. You're talking about a man who held our public purse for 8 years. And this same country who gave you the opportunity to serve want you to come and account for your still worship. And you refuse to come. I think that his behavior is becoming unbecoming. And I think I want to call on Nana Addo Akuffo, the former president of this country, to call on his finance minister to see reason why he must account. I don't know why the NPP is fan of this. When you are given a responsibility and you accept the responsibility wholeheartedly, and you enjoy all the privileges that it comes with, all the good pays and everything. When it is time for you to account, then they decide to run away. I don't know why.
How is this the NPP's matter?
Yes.
Particularly?
Yes.
So far...
And I'm talking about appointees within their government.
Okay.
Appointees in the NPP, Akuffo's government. You remember when we went to court on the 2020 elections and Jane Mensah was called to come and account? This woman elected not to appear. Goodness. But look at what happened when his predecessor, her predecessor, what's the name? Afarijan. Afarijan was always at the doorsteps of Supreme Court before the gate is even open, because he knew that everything he did with good conscience, he did according to law, and he was ready to account.
If we do that, are we not undermining the law that allows a person to elect to appear before courts?
I am saying that you may have the choice, but you see, you're not dealing with an individual issue. You're not dealing with issues with your private companies. You're dealing with a nation. You're dealing with a country that has given you a responsibility. You sworn an oath to enter that office and to work for the country. I don't think that you should
Start to elect a few.
I mean.
Okay.
And that is wrong.
Okay, but what do you
Look at Sedinam's thing you were talking about
right.
now. Why should we allow somebody who is alleged to have caused all these, financial loss to the state, in some cases stealing money?
Not alleged, convicted. She was convicted.
Taken to court, convicted by a court of competent coordinate, be allowed to enjoy herself outside there. What are you telling those that are having positions now? Again, like lawyer said, what you are telling them is that all you need to do is to prepare a place for your abode outside the jurisdictions, the coordinate of this country. Once you finish stealing, you just go and have yourself enjoy it out there. Is that the kind of country we want to build? Can Ken Ofori Atta himself even elect to come to this country, to even organize press conference and explain issues that are leveled against him? That is a hallmark of an individual who serves his country with a conscience that is not doubted.
No doubt, but he's unwell.
Again, who says he's unwell?
The medical.
So as we speak now, you are a very nice journalist. I've always watched you, count 3 journalists in this country, one of the very finest journalists. Have you seen any medical report from any hospital that's explained to you that Ken Ofori Atta is suffering from a particular illness, that he cannot come to Ghana to explain to the Ghanaians about the work he did for Ghana, holding the whole purse of the country for 8 years? Have you seen anything like that?
Well,
let's not be doing this. You see, Bible says that, you have rights to everything, but you don't allow anything to suppress you. Okay? Let's not be doing this to our country. Use semantics and so many petty excuses. And why are we doing this? We've seen many countries, when you travel to other countries, very beautiful countries, good infrastructure, good roads, good, services there. The angels didn't drop from heaven to come and build those countries. They build the countries themselves.
What do you say to
our own country?
What do you say to
when you come to government?
The OSP allowed him.
When you come to government, and you are able to steal, then you cover yourself with so many excuses, and then we allow you to go. What are we telling those that are also occupying various positions today?
Unless
OSP.
Yes, people
OSP.
say. In fact, Vicky makes that explanation that it's only okay if you say that you're unwell, you need to seek some medical attention abroad. The OSP allowed it.
You see,
these are the reasons he allowed
I had my own doubts from day one about Kisi Ajaben's ability to prosecute these kind of issues properly. As a special prosecutor, I had my own doubt, and I have the right to have my doubts about him. This is a man whom I understand have been a lawyer to this same Ofori Atta before. Okay? This is a man who have no reason whatsoever, any justification of Ofori Atta's claim of being ill, and that illness could not be taken care of in this country, but allow him to travel abroad to seek medical attention, where in your own statement, there are so many cases that he's supposed to answer. Will you have that privilege, my dear?
Well,
would you have that privilege if you were the one? If I was the one, will I have that kind of privilege? The OSP didn't even tell anybody.
But if we do that, we'll doubt all the attorney generals that we have had in this country. Why? Because attorney generals usually would have their private businesses or working with and for somebody at some point in their life.
No, I am saying to you, that your deed, your deeds, things you do, would then lead one variable to the other to draw a conclusion. I am saying that OSP should have demonstrated to Ghanaians that I have seen a medical report, a request from a doctor from a hospital in Ghana that is saying that this illness that this man is suffering from, we cannot take care of it, and that giving him permission to travel abroad. I don't know anybody have seen
that. To be
that.
fair, all of his updates and all of his press briefings, he didn't specifically say that because Ken was unwell, that's why he allowed him.
So why did you allow somebody you claim had done so much to this country to travel? Powers what?
Hold
on.
But he mentioned,
Which kind of power is that?
He said that he left at the time that his cousin was president. How about that?
Listen.
Does that mean anything?
Hold on. So you see the cartel, you see that grouping, these kind of people, how they do their things, and that if your cousin is a president of the Republic of Ghana and you are accused of stealing money, causing financial loss to the state, you that have held this purse for more than 8 years, once your cousin is a president of the country, you have the right to run away. Is that kind of thing we want to do in this country?
Prevented him from not traveling.
You understand?
On the face of
But I'm saying that if you're accused of something, okay, and you claim you're ill, why you have to travel, I think because you've been accused of something, you should be able to answer to it. You must have a justifiable ground.
Which means that your concern and your problem is with Ken Ofori and his conduct and his behavior.
Exactly.
Which means that even if we had Jesus Christ to be the OSP and Ken had this particular posture still, that
now I'm saying that for the fact that some of the explanation is that because his cousin was the president at the time, he had the right to travel, was my problem. I mean, so it means that once you have your relative in government, you should still and do anything you want to do and get away with it because you have a relative in government. But at the time, there
were no charges.
Is that the things we want to do? Okay, because listen. Now Ken Ofori is outside this country. Then his visa was revoked. Then he decided to stay in America until the time given to him to return to his country expires. And he's been picked by the ICE and is in detention now. I wonder how he's managing his supposed illness.
I don't know how.
I wonder how he's managing it anyway.
Vicky, I don't know how it looks, but
now he's in detention.
Are your basic human rights taken away from him?
Yes. I think the U.S. authorities will observe his basic human rights.
So you see,
I don't think they will be abusing his rights.
So you see,
I mean,
the fact that Ofori himself cannot come to this country, face Ghanaians, and tell them A, B, C, D, E that I did. I mean, there are many, there've been many, finance ministers in this country before. Tell me one of them that had run away from this country after their tenure of office.
If you don't want to account, don't hold public office.
Do you understand?
Nobody is forcing you.
How do you? And I heard Kwabena said so many things. Try him in absentia. If he's guilty. We've seen one before. Try him in absentia if he's guilty. I mean, we are talking about, is it Sedinam that we're talking about now? So try him in absentia if he's guilty, as if he handled his private property, private company, private situation, and decided not to. And you're talking about somebody who had handled the purse of this country for 8 years. No, it's not like an individual issue.
What do you want to say?
Why do we glorify things like this?
Nobody forces anyone to hold public
Absolutely.
Office. If you are offered a public position and you opt to accept it, be prepared to account for your stewardship, period.
Okay. Doug, this is
disgracing all Ghanaians in the whole world. It's disgracing all of us.
My brother, who is a member of
it's wrong.
Would be very careful or would be minded of some of the words that he uses.
Okay.
Steve. When you use words and make them definite. It doesn't lie in your mouth. You can suspect. Even the Attorney General, when he's going to court, he uses the word alleged. It's an allegation. You're sitting here. You're already passing guilt. But let's face it. Here is Sedinata McClough, who is a convict. And here is Ken Ofori, who is a suspect. We are more concerned about a suspect who is yet to be taken through the protocols and be convicted, or not be convicted. Those are the two possibilities. We are more concerned with that one than one that is concluded. But here is the point. When it comes to accountability, my dear sister, accountability does not begin when you have ended your tenure. No. Our Constitution is clear and unambiguous about it.
It starts from the minute you occupy the position.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So to make it look like it is only when one has left office that they will account for their office or their term or their tenure is erroneous.
No.
Differently.
It's
I'm coming.
It's a continuum.
Yes, so the accountability issue, let's not make it look as if Atta was Minister for Finance and for almost 8 years, I think it was about 7 years, he was not accountable.
Oh, how?
Is that the case?
How?
No,
he was accountable to what?
Oh, please.
He was
not accountable to
The
anything.
responsibility and doing what you're supposed to do.
You are just justifying that because the cousin was president, he had the right to travel and not to account.
You see,
that guy would have accounted to Ghanaians while he was in office.
You are a member of parliament.
Come on.
You are a member of parliament. I will beg you that we use language that is decorous.
No, but that is the truth.
I'm coming.
Somebody
I am sitting.
so much money.
I am sitting.
You don't want us to say
I am
this?
sitting. You are certain
You're
that.
my brother.
Yes, no, please. I don't.
You don't want us to
He's
say it?
not accused. He didn't
You see,
say that.
Accused of so many wrongdoings.
Please.
You don't want us to say that?
Oh, what did
And that
I-
he should
what
not
did I
come and
say? What
account
did I
for his
say?
stewardship.
He has a challenge
This
with
is
the word
simple.
stealing, but he has just
Stealing.
qualified it.
It is an allegation. I agree with you. Come and justify the reason why you did not steal. It's easy.
You make conversing with you on
It's easy.
You make it difficult.
Okay.
You have your point. This is what I'm saying.
Please.
I don't see why, as a country, we should burden ourselves with this. This conversation is needless.
Really?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why.
It's
The man is suspected of wrongdoing.
Hey.
We have started the process of proving that wrongdoing. The state says that we need that person to come and help us prove his complicity or his involvement in that wrongdoing.
Yes.
In order to give him a fair hearing. The man is behaving, and it is clear that he doesn't want to go through the process of the state offering him that chance. But the lawmakers, the framers of the law, anticipated scenarios like this and created an answer for it. That when an accused person, a person suspected of wrongdoing, is proving difficult to cooperate with the state agencies to offer him justice or fair hearing, the state is not stopped. The state is not encumbered from going ahead. But the state let me make my point.
Okay.
So for somebody who is proving difficult for the state, there are avenues. Unless we say that there are no such avenues. I'm saying that given the practical experience we have had, rather than sitting here and lamenting that the man is running away from accountability, the man thinks his brother or his cousin was a president, whoever, the law is no respecter of person. Even the president, within a certain period upon exit, I think it's within 3 years or so, he can be prosecuted for things that he did.
Okay.
When that period expires, that is when we cannot, or he's immune from prosecution. So I'm saying that let the state, so convinced of any wrongdoing, build our case and do the needful.
And I'm saying that
it will spare all of us. Yes. So if the state is doing that, I'm saying it is negative to he can.
To get him.
It is a negative indictment on an indictment on he can that look.
But the two things are not mutually exclusive. They are doing that, but they are also trying to bring him back.
I am not saying don't bring him back. I'm saying that you can bring him back without the noise.
So what are you saying?
What is the noise about? What am I saying? What I'm saying is that you are going through protocols to bring him back. Whilst you are making those attempts, the issue, which is the reason for which you want to bring him back, is for him to face justice. And that justice is about answering to offenses you allege he has committed. Go ahead with that path.
But they are going ahead with it.
Where is it?
At the same time,
Where is it? Where they are going ahead with it? Where?
He's
Where?
Yeah, I'm trying
Before
to
which
find
court?
charged.
Before which court?
Has he been formally?
No, which
charged?
court? Which court has he appeared?
I'm just
Was he?
checking.
Yeah, look for it.
Yeah, the people that I know some of the other people
Together with,
yes.
it's not just him.
So what I'm saying is that let us go ahead. Let's. I think that.
It doesn't have to
honestly,
be one or the other.
Honestly.
Understand.
Well, my sister, the point is that I think differently. I'm saying that the trial can go on even in his absence. You think that the trial must go on with his presence?
No.
No,
All
I'm
saying, that's
no,
not.
please.
That's
And I'm the last person to say that somebody who has held public office should be made to flee or run away from accountability.
But they are doing
I seek
both.
accountability.
I don't understand because
So for me,
both.
well, you are saying it. From what I'm saying that I am not seeing the prosecution bit. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard what charges he is answering, and his lawyers.
We need to
whether his lawyers has entered appearance, whether his lawyers have entered.
Check that.
Yes. So those are the things that should be put out. And that said, look, this is a nation we are building. If we're all to think in one way, we will not be diverse.
Of course, but
there's diversity.
Yeah.
My view is that there are a lot of the time talk about allegations of corruption that as a people we end up proving none. I have been in this political space.
I'm coming. I've just found it. So
has he been charged?
Yes. In the Superior Court of Judicature, in the High Court,
that's right.
The Criminal Division, the Republic versus number 1, Kenneth Nanaya
Right,
Ofori,
so he has been charged.
And it's Darko Akori and the others
then the rest.
in the rest of it. There were 8 of them, and the count of charges as well over there.
So they are
I recall that we reported this story that the investigative bodies had started with. As to where they are with it, I don't know, but
my point is this. This is my point.
Okay.
Let's go ahead with this. Has he been served? What has his lawyers done? Have they? Those are the areas we should be concerned with.
No.
And that for me,
I don't understand.
That for me,
you can't do both.
You don't have to. I didn't say you can't do both. I'm saying.
So then, what are you arguing about?
Please. I'm saying it is this noise about Kenofurata must be in Ghana to account. If you are in court, you are in court right now, is he not going to account?
So can we separate the two?
No.
I'm not even.
Wait, my concern here. Let me.
So what is the court case?
Let me just reroute.
Listen.
What I'm saying is that can we separate the two of people in the public domain saying that he must come to account physically, and what the investigative bodies are
actually
doing.
So the point is
that is what we should focus on.
So the point is this: Ken Ofori Atta did not hold his private company and run his private company.
Okay.
And been found to have perpetrated any wrongdoing.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay.
And that he's been looked for to come and answer
because that
so
does
much
not concern us.
That is his own business.
Private,
so in fact, the people have the right to demand that.
Hold on, we're talking about an individual who've been given the power, the responsibility to hold you and I, our pets, for 8 good years. You can't be rating such a person to the person that maybe might have run his own private thing and say, hey, try me in abstention. If I'm guilty, that's your business. That's not what it is.
And
again, there are 2 things we're looking at. We are calling somebody who held our purse to come and account. Hold on, to come and account.
How is it
to come and account? And you are saying that he can decide not to come, and that we should go at it. Hold on.
Is that what I said?
Look
at this misrepresentation. Is that what I said?
And that he should.
You are sitting on set with me, and you are misrepresenting.
Hold on.
What do you do?
Hold on.
What joke is that?
hold on.
Reroute.
And that
Please,
he should
No, please,
try.
don't do this.
But reroute.
Oh God!
Reroute.
What you are suggesting is that Ofori Atta
I'm
have
not
the
joking on
right.
set. I'm here.
Yeah.
You are
Hold on.
misrepresenting my
Yeah, of course, I'm not misrepresenting you.
You are
What
not.
you said was that Ofori Atta have the right to decide not to come.
Is that what I said?
Try it in
Is that what I
absentia.
said?
You say you have that right. I am saying to you that this is not a person whom we're dealing with as an individual office holder. We're talking about a whole public office holder.
And rights are aggregated.
It's different.
Rights are
You must
aggregated.
come and account
Some have
to
some
the
rights, some
people.
don't have some rights.
But if you
read your constitution
if
again.
you say that Ofori Atta, yes,
What is that?
We are already in court.
Even a convicted
on some
member
of the
has
matters.
rights.
We are in court on some, and that is what we learned from. And that is why we don't want to continue to say we are trying in the absentia alone. We've learned from Sedinam's issue. And so once we've learned from that, we must do the right thing. This is a person who held our purse for 8 years, and then he's been alleged to have perpetrated some wrongdoing, stealing allegedly, and so he should come and account. And you are
Ghana politics haven't open all the trending political stories in Ghana. Na onsa bitumi akano. Na any day can over channel is your best subscribe to channel. Na notification bell no don't say say be ya the video of Rubia na subsequent videos be a first story on betuma on sabituma can in tem no on the course of Ghana ya manu sim. Na after video your best also like video no share ma for be na after or comment wo yama umoye edamu na amase samajepe na modeti Ghana politics avenue Akroma na mbaba ya menka mina